Alright guys, today we will be covering a lot of news, including a bunch of balance, quality of life changes, Jane Doe Gunner drama, fake Forsaken music, and much more. To start off, regarding the balance and quality of life changes, Kaiser, one of the Forsaken devs, posted on X about the updates. Builderman and Tav's buildings are now highlighted to their teammates while they're alive, so you'll be able to see Builderman's turret, dispenser, and Tav's subspace trip mine and tripwires through walls and objects. You can now see 007 and 7's clone being highlighted when activating it, making it easier to track where the clone is going instead of sending it randomly across the map. 1X's RTR speed on hit is now capped at speed 1 instead of speed 3. We've already received some good suggestions to change this by lowering the cap, making it so unstable eye or entanglement can't stack with RTR. Kaiser replied, saying he's on the fence about it, but a potential solution could be to change the speed to 1.5 instead. What do you guys think about this change? Additionally, the mass infection end lag was buffed by 0.65 south, and watch this video Kaiser showed about it. The entanglement end lag was buffed by 0.25 seconds, with the entanglement stun now capped at 0.5 seconds instead of 30 seconds, which Kaiser said won't affect most players and will only help new or less mechanically skilled players. Unstable eye speed and blindness duration were decreased from 5 south to 5 south, with aura read duration being increased from 5 south to 7 south. This means you can see slightly quicker with unstable eye and track your target for a slightly longer time. Now, about John Doe, they fixed an issue where his abilities were disabled for longer than they should have been after placing digital footprint. Good bug fixes have solved these issues. You can no longer stand in front of John Doe to avoid damage from his first spike, and now he receives an additional spike to compensate for this. The delay between spike summons has been decreased from 0.075 seconds to 0.055 seconds, which Kaiser wants because the Trapper Doe playstyle should be somewhat better than the Sniper Doe playstyle in certain scenarios. The end lag of Corrupt Energy has been lowered by 0.4 seconds, and speed 1 for Corrupt Energy hits has been reduced from 7 south to 5 south. Finally, John Doe can now get aura reading on a survivor he hits with Corrupt Energy for 5 south, making it easier for you to follow survivors and plan your next attack before they escape your spike trap. So, someone uploaded a fake song to Spotify on the Forsaken Sound team's Spotify page. Hitoko has mentioned that it wasn't them and that the song was uploaded under their name due to how DistroKid allows anyone to distribute a song on music platforms. This song won't be removed for a few days, so there's no point in listening to this random song made just to make money off streams, which barely even generates a penny, lol. The Jane Doe Gunner situation revolves around a conflict between Squirtle Sage, a TikTok user, and the original artist, Yours. Squirtle Sage initially reposted an animation by Yours, but after a while, he stopped crediting them and began using the animation inappropriately, leading to a request from Yours to stop using it. Despite this request, Squirtle Sage continued to use the animation, even going as far as lying to his audience.
On the run since the creator of the Jane Doe video wants me dead and people are tracking me down for a fan meetup, so yeah, stay safe, twin.
Claiming that Yours had threatened him. This escalated, causing Yours to receive death threats from Sage's followers. Eventually, Sage agreed to remove some videos in exchange for a commission, but never followed through. The situation caused further tension, with Sage misinterpreting or ignoring Yours' explicit requests, ultimately leading to harassment and a distorted narrative that damaged both creators' reputations. The Crossroads map is a fan favorite that many wanted to see in Forsaken. It's a classic map inspired by the old brick battle game from early Roblox. However, it hasn't been added to Forsaken because Idrostuff's mentioned it felt overused, as it appears in almost every game. He's not sure if it will be added in the future. I get it, many games use it for nostalgia, but it's like hearing Not Like Us by Kendrick Lamar for the 2000th time. It just loses its impact. In a recent charity stream, EpicFied shared some info during his Q&A, including updates on the Spectre's lore. The Spectre is an important omnipresent, non-physical entity that controls the realm where Forsaken's characters are trapped. The lore has been updated, making the Spectre different from the entity from Dead by Daylight. This also means that the Spectre won't be a playable character or a killer. Several unique skins have already been confirmed for Noli, many of which we're seeing for the first time. The Lezus skin transforms Noli into the myth known as Lezus, a void cultist who believed in Noli. The skin gives him a black right arm, a black left leg, and a t-shirt that reads I am Lezus. His broken mask is also swapped out, and the signature Void Star crown has been removed. Dignity is a skin that transforms Noli into the Roblox user Dignity, who was a top 100 forum poster and known audio exploiter. He wears a Maryland University shirt, blue jeans, plus his Void Star crown is different from the regular one as it becomes much sharper than usual. Yeslo is a skin part of Blueverse or Blued Universe similar to Cool Kid's Blued skin that swaps his palette to lime green and white, replaces his mask with a white comedy mask, and adds a party hat labeled WINER. He's actually made out of two people, Yola Green and Eurus White, as they were combined and went insane after an encounter with an evil party horn. Toolbox is a funny parody skin that turns Noli into a super low-effort version of himself, made to look like something straight out of the Roblox Toolbox. It's a throwback to old-school horror games filled with random free models and rushed designs. The devs even nicknamed it Noki. Asks changes Noli to a black, cubic version with diamond plate textures and a red glowing void star, referencing the mysterious figure from the game Tempest, making this one of the most mysterious skins with all of that lore behind this skin. Spicebush is a crossover with the Limbus Company universe. While it could reference either Dongbak or Yisang, the visual style leans heavily toward Yisang, dark, intellectual, and ominous. 16th Night seems to be getting an update. Right now, 16th Night looks completely different, without the white hair and braids, and the dark blue and white outfit that somewhat resembles Sakaisu Izayoi from Touhou 7 Perfect Cherry Blossom. But now this update to the skin makes it exactly like her, with much more key details like the hair and the dress actually looking like one now. Also, 007 and 7 got a new render in the playlist, where he's carrying Cool Kid with a few other skins in the background. It looks like we have DUED1 walking down the street, along with other Easter eggs hidden in the image. Well, that is it for today. Some crazy news to cover, so make sure you hit the bell icon to stay up to date with Forsaken content.